Hello. Blimey. Hello. Welcome, friends. Welcome back to the Long Dark. Hello, everyone. How are we faring? Just bear with me here while I open up the window. Oh, Jesus H. It's too warm. Oh, there it is. Right. Hello, everyone. Oh, dear. How are we doing? Big Bear Tim 2. Time even. That's alright. Close enough. Yeah, hello everyone. Hello. Welcome back to some Long Dark. Yes. Yeah, hopefully we're all keeping well. There he is, Dwarven Fanboy. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Public service announcement. Q is naked. Absolutely right. Well, not totally naked. I've got some pants and some socks on. But other than that, yes, I am as God intended. There's a mental image for the night. That's the one. Beautiful. Yeah, so hopefully everyone's keeping well. Welcome back to the stream. Tonight we're going to be chilling out with a little bit, as I'm sure you can gather, the Long Dark here. My plan is simple. Pretend that it is actually as cold as it is in-game. And I'm hoping that through this, there will be some sort of placebo effect beamed straight into the neurons and synapses in my brain. The neural pathways that make me feel more cold. That is the plan. So yeah, basically, I did have a fan once upon a time. But yeah, basically we have two fans here in the house as of this exact moment in time. We had a tower fan upstairs that we've brought over from Jane's flat, and not long after I moved in, I got myself just a small black desk fan. The tower fan has chosen, so far, the hottest day in the year to pack in, which is nice. The motor's just totally died. I don't know what's happened. Kiss of death, Jane's room. It's been awful. Placebo effect for the cold? Yeah, I know, right? Thank you very much for 32 months as well. Very kind of you, sir. Welcome. Yeah, so basically, the tower fan's packed in, which means we've got no fan for the bedroom, and the only fan left on the premises was my tower fan. Now, Jane's office, Jane's studio space, is at the front side of the house where the sun hits, and we don't have any curtains or blinds for that studio, just a set of net curtains to stop people from looking in. So, it's like roasting up there. So I have, like the good boyfriend, I'm hoping this earns me brownie points for renewal. It's like channel points, just renewal at any point. Like, I don't know, a back scratch, a flat cap cleaning, I don't know, an ear trim, I got no idea. But yeah, it's basically I've got no fan anymore. I've only been without it for like 15 minutes and it's already the worst experience. It's warm, man. So yeah, I've given Jane my fan. This is why you got a full slice of cake for dessert. Isn't she kind? Not going too bad on the waterfront either. I've got a couple of glasses behind me. I do have a bit of lemonade because I'm being cheeky. So I like the Schweppes slimline stuff. So it's not too bad. And obviously I've got my bottle of water as well, which is only half full, but we will be filling it up as the day goes on, or as the stream goes on here. But yeah, we're going to be jumping in, we're going to be chilling out. I think, as per usual with my Long Dark streams now, we're in sort of late stages of intestinal parasites, which seems to be part of it. It's really a major part of the Long Dark experience for me at the moment. I've had more days with parasites than without, I feel like. So yeah, that's been nice. 25 here in Quebec, no worries. I don't know how hot it is here in the West Midlands here in the UK at the moment. Let's see. Weather. It is 29 degrees here in Stourbridge. Oh, God. Absolutely roasting, so it is. Not a fan of the exchange between cake and fan? No, I'm very much... I support that exchange. But I am very warm as a result of that. It is one I regret after. The Canadians are taking over, are they? They're marching in. Blimey, that's the one. No, good to see everyone. It's 31 in the south. Oh, rancid. Disgusting. Yeah, but Florida's like just the fucking devil's anus, isn't it? It's just awful down there. It's terrible. But yeah, we can chill out and we can have a good time. Let's see if that Steam message is from. That's something for me later, that is. But I shall say that the message is received. Right, so with regards to, like I say, the itinerary for this evening, we have got not much else to be doing, really. We can't read any of our research books. I'm just loading up the game here. I'm just reading up the research books. Also, big funny for everybody who just checked their Steams, like, where's the message? Oh, God. I know it happened to at least someone in chat, because it always gets me whenever stuff happens like that. God, Canada, the maple leaf, the maple leaf is on the offensive. Lovely. Cold boys rise up, that's it. These times I'm happy I installed AC on my central heating. Winter warm, summer cool. Blimey. You lucky man. Yeah, I can't do anything like that here, unfortunately. Being a rented property and all. Right. Game capture scene, the long dark. And all hypothetically, there it is. Very nice. Your cube wave if you're a maple leaf eye. That's it. So yeah, we're going to be chilling out, just playing some games, enjoying the cold weather. We're not far from getting top level cooking, as I understand it. So we got all of that. Oh, that nice cold breeze. I'm looking forward to the freezing embrace. Should be pretty nice. Okay, so it is dark. We have advanced stages of cabin fever, which is always a pleasure, isn't it? Let's have a look. Fuel for the thingy. I'm fully rested. I've got all of that water there. I'm trying to remember what I was in the middle of doing. Did I have anything that I needed to drop off? I've got firewood, got some reishi mushrooms. I'm guessing I've already taken my dosage of that, so I've only got 4 more days as of this morning. I've got a rabbit on me. That's something that I do need to do. I can harvest that outside as the sun comes up. An assload of cedar wood. If there's something that this local forest that I'm near provides, it's a lot of cedar wood, which is fantastic. Because it's really, really good, because it allows me to cook absolutely huge amounts of food. If we come out into the porch here, you will really appreciate just how much food we have. We've got a load of venison, wolf, and particularly bear meat. We've also got a little bit of rabbit, as I'm sure this details here, which is nice. I could build some more snares, which it might be preferable to do. I'm just going to eat this last little mouthful. Literally 39 calories of wolf meat, like a gristly bit left on the end. I need to harvest this rabbit, and I've got to do it outside because cabin fever is going to screw me pretty big time. So I've got to harvest this. Get that. There's a wolf out there. There's also a wolf bugged inside my house. I don't know why it's there or whatever, but yes, it is. It is there, and it has been giving me a little bit of shit. Which, what can you do? You know, it's bound to happen at some point. I've got my all my rabbit skin stuff. I've got my rabbit skin gloves, hat. I've got wolf skin jacket, deerskin trousers, and deerskin boots. So I'm pretty much got most of the late game gear, which is nice. I'm just seeing. Oh yeah. So in the lee of the building here, the temperature is a nice and a reasonably nippy -9. But you step out here into the slipstream, and it's fucking -27. It's absolutely brutal. Thank you very much there to Gek for the 2 months there. Yeet indeed, thank you very much. And also to In My Own Medic. Good to see you, mate. Things aren't all great to hear, Quebec. It's a balmy 26 degrees and 100% humidity in Georgia. And I'm in quarantine camp for the next 11-ish days or so. Don't worry, my test came back negative. So how about for the good old times we go deer hunting on this stream queue? That is the endeavour. Sorry to hear you're all cooped up with well, at least in some sort of lockdown camp thing. I don't know what's going on over in the States in the moment, how it's all being handled, if at all. We hear horror stories from across the pot. We haven't exactly been the beacon here in the UK. We've been better than some, but, you know. There we go, eh? What can you do? Right, let me see. How much rabbit hide do I have left? I really don't have any at all, do I? I'm, like, really struggling for rabbit hide. which is why I went and grabbed this rabbit in the first place, so that I could get it on this dryer to get it curing. I also apologise if it's quite dark at the moment, but that's just how it is for the moment. Got another snare here that I can take out, because your rabbit skin stuff tends to decay quite quickly. It tends to be quite easily damaged by the cold and things like that, and as it should be. You know, it's a relatively, you know, I don't want to say difficult, but you know, it's a part of the outfit that's going to be used the most. You know, you're using your hands all the time, kind of thing. Right, what is there to do? Like I say, I can't read any skill books. I'm just going to whip the mic in for ASMR there. What do I think of the controversy surrounding TLOU2? I don't know any controversy at all, Blanca, so I couldn't tell you. I am intentionally out of the loop, as it makes the world turning a bit easier. Right, what I could do actually, as just to make a point of, I could prepare a shitload of reishi mushrooms. I could prepare like the next 4 days of reishi mushrooms, just so then they're all prepared, isn't it? So what? I need 2 per thing. I've got those on me, so if I take 7, go into the porch, I can just prepare a shit ton of these. Thank you very much there to TEOTT. Teot, thank you very much for the 2 months there. Good to see you. Right. Let's have a look here. So if I just come in here, because basically to beat the intestinal parasites, I have to use anti-sort of bacterial tea that I'm making, reishi mushroom tea. We're going to, craft 4 doses of this. It's going to take an hour. But again, I'm just trying to kill the time as best I can. I'm just going to keep those on my person. It shouldn't decay too quickly. We are definitely snowed in here. There's nothing we can do out and about. There's nothing for me to craft. There's nothing for me to do. I am basically shut in for now and the near future. So, what can we do in the meantime then? Our hatchet's seen better days, and so is our knife. We could go downstairs and grab a whetstone if I don't have one on me. I don't appear to have a whetstone. No, I do have a whetstone. So let's just spend a little bit of time. Again, I'm going to stand outside in the porch here just because it takes a little bit of time. And I'm trying not to get cabin fever. Hello, Saru. Good to see you. Right. Let's see here. Hatchet actions sharpen. It's not really a major skill sharpening your tools as far as I understand, but as you get better at it, I believe you can. There you go. Sharpening skill increased to 32. It's like a minor skill. 33, and as we sharpen more and more, we will get better percentage out of this. We've got a good few whetstones downstairs, which is nice. It just takes a while to get like hatchets and stuff sharpened, especially from such bad condition. I could probably use most of this whetstone on that, to be honest. In fact, 70%. I could probably use all of that whetstone on it. It is a very windy day outside. 12 minutes to sharpen. Takes a long time. I'm just sort of waiting for a gap in the blizzard, waiting to hear the wind subside. That's what I'm after. Also, 370 people out of nowhere. Good to see you all. Hopefully you're all keeping well, as I say. Thank you for joining me by the out in the snow and in the freezing, driving blizzard that it is. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. It's about midday now in game, and there's no sign of this snowstorm letting up. It's a full snowing. Let's have a look here. How's the hoose? The hoose be woos. I don't know. It's great. It's pretty good. Like, not too bad. A little bit warm at the moment. I have cracked a window. Jane has used the wartime requisition, the girlfriend requisition of materials and supplies to steal my desk fan because the tower fan has broke upstairs. We've ordered a new fan. I've ordered for the first time because I've got to be honest, chat. I'm very happy with this. Yeah, basically I've ordered a pedestal fan, and I know, right, pushing the boat out, but I couldn't ever get. I've always wanted a pedestal fan, right? I know it's like one of these tragic things. I got really excited, right, when I once went to Wilco and I got an extension lead with individual power switches on it. That was like slipping into a coat. I am turning into my dad slowly. But yeah, a pedestal fan rather than a tower fan, because I don't like tower fans. They don't move that much air, I don't think. A nice pedestal fan is what I'm after. and I managed to buy one because it's my own place now. It's my own place. You know, it's before it was too big for me to put in my bedroom. So, yeah, my parents were like, "No way, you're not having a pedestal fan," because I am a wee cherub chat of 22 years old, and mums will be mums, I guess. But yes, basically, I have a pedestal fan on order, and that should be there tomorrow. Until then, it's a case of just hunkering down and just trying not to sweat my bollocks off for the next 100 years, basically. But yeah, apart from that, it's been totally fine. We went for a nice walk today as well. Weirdly, the walk up the hill next to the supermarket, because one thing about this part of sort of Birmingham that we're living in, it's very hilly. Very, very hilly. And yeah, it's like, the walk to the supermarket is like all downhill, but that means the walk back with the shopping bags, it's all uphill, man. And it's like, it's brutal. And there's really nothing I can do. I can't see anything. The only other thing that I can think to do is maybe try and stagger out to the fucking barn with my snare and see whether or not I can hook a rabbit, but it's wishful thinking. Not uphill both ways? No, it's just downhill. Downhill to the supermarket, uphill back, because we live on top of the hill. But yeah, we went for a nice walk today, which was great. Despite being a big lad, I'm apparently a little bit fitter than I thought I was, because poor Jane, the hills are absolutely murdering her. And I'm sort of power walking like some kind of heathen god, straight up like just power walking Joe. It's the yoga pants that does it. So figure hugging, man. But yeah, that's yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good to be going out and stuff, because like for the first couple of weeks since we moved in, we had like a walking routine back in Stoke, which was nice. Nice visual. I'm glad you get that one for free. The rest is premium, subscription only. That's what I'm after. Don't want to walk too far past it. Now there is a rabbit that kicks around here. God only knows where he is at the moment, but I know that he's running around this way. He likes to come through here, as far as I know. So I'm going to set this snare there, and crazier things have happened. I also need a few sticks as well, because I'm eating into my reserve of books at the moment to light fires, and that is a bit of a no-no in Department Jojo, so we're not going to do that. Hopefully I snag a rabbit, but we will see, basically. Brilliant, just a handful of sticks. There's really not much else I can do. The weather is so atrocious at the moment. I really am at the mercy of the weather until this subsides. This is an awful blizzard. Like, we're wearing good winter kit, and God, we're getting absolutely chewed up by it. Can I cool down watching this stream? You absolutely can, Spritzel. Also, do feel free to let me know if the game is like ear-rapingly loud compared to me. The wind is obviously loud at the moment because we're in full-fledged blizzard. But as long as I'm not totally drowned out, that's what we're after. As long as I'm audible. So yeah, we'll head back to the house. I really have nothing to do. I've got nothing to repair. I suppose I could tune up maybe my rifle. Maybe take my rifle out for a clean. But apart from that, we're just biding our time until tomorrow, basically. Game sound is good. That is fantastic. It's perfect. God, I don't get that very often. It's a little loud on my end, but that's fine. I need to hear things. We still have to sort out a party for birthday. We certainly do. I have no idea what the logistics on that are going to be, though. Right. There's our pet bow. Ruined, we call him. Jump on in. There we go. Close that up. Cabin fever is a real problem for us at the moment. You've been spending too long indoors, you're starting to feel very uneasy. Spend some time outdoors before it gets worse. This is way harsher than it used to be. You have to spend a long time outdoors to stop it, but I'm kind of at a bit of a crossroads, because I've got to like do all of my chores and activities in the porch, basically, because that still classifies as outside. Let's take a look at our revolvers and things. So we got our revolver here, 63%, and our main hunting rifle is 80%. We're going to polish these up a little bit. I've got a couple of rifle cleaning kits knocking around, so I'm going to just come out to the porch and just do a quick sweep up on our revolver and rifle, just make sure they're in tippy-top shape, which is nice. Does the car count as being outside? It does. It does, but it can get very cold in those cars. For some reason, the house is a bit more protected. I've got all of these rifle cartridges I do need to take downstairs as well. I've got this bow, which I actually need to create a new bow when I get a chance, so I might do that in the near-ish future. I'm so happy I've got 6 arrows. I need to refuel my lantern as well. Let us do that, just so we have a lot of fuel in there. 70 or 0.76 of a litre, which is nice. Right, so I've got those arrows which need to be, or those feathers I should say, which need to be turned into arrows, but I don't have any more arrowheads at the moment. I do need to make some tea, so I could go and cook the rabbit when I do that. Right, let's start prepping this revolver here. Let's use it, or rather we need to unload it, don't we? So how do we go about unloading our revolver here? Actions and unload. There it is, and then we can clean the rifle. Gun cleaning skill is 30. Yeah. Thank you very much there to Zach N96. Why does the frozen snowman have such good vision? Let me just open the snare drum ready here. He's an icy individual. No, you're not getting a snare drum for that. Awful. Jesus Christ, I'm going back and I'm closing the folder. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Gotta go. Ah, terrible. Right, revolver. For shame, I know, right? So there we go. That awful ear rape sound is the sound of us cleaning our revolver here, which is great. Similar to the whetstone, it takes 5% each time, but it also improves a lot more at 5% condition, which is nice. I wonder if the blizzard is going to settle by the evening. I might even be able to go out and check some of the snares. I know I've got at least one more snare sort of out the revolver and to the right. Out the revolver, out the door and to the right. I was aiming for porch there as a word, but what can you do? Right, that's going up nicely. I'm just biding my time, basically. Have you visited the new plane crash site in Pleasant Valley? Yes, I have. I've been up there. I've got some of the frozen... I've basically eaten all of the frozen meals. The only other thing that I go up for there is the clothes to turn into cloth. But I'm doing okay for cloth, I've got to be honest. So that is basically the revolver fully clean there, and that's taken 10 minutes a pop there, which is perfect. I'm going to reload this revolver now, and then try not to fire around into the fucking like ground or something. But then we're going to put it back inside, leave it loaded on the side just in case we need to use it, and then we're good to go. Let's head back in. We'll be moving to Birmingham in September, wondering if there's anything I need to know about the city. You poor man. Good luck, basically. I hope that suffices. I don't know, there's not really much to say about the city, to be honest. And even if there was something to say about the city, I am not an envoy to the outdoors. I couldn't tell you anything. It's a mystery to me as well, mate. Right, let's unload all of this. We'll take the rifle out and we'll just give it a couple of, just a little bit of spit polish. Will I play more Armour 3? Yes, Vicky, I will. Armour 3, I believe, is either this... It probably won't be this Saturday. It'll be this Sunday, by my reckoning, because I'm at my parents' this Saturday, I believe. This is still going up. I'm sure this counted as outside before. It seems to be getting much worse, though, in the porch. I don't know. Maybe I do need to sleep outside in a car or something. Hello there, how are you? I'm not too bad, jumpsuit, thank you. Rocklight says, can you, Britain, tell me why people love Brighton so much? I was stuck there during a layover of like 8 hours and wanted to just into the sea from how shite it was. Oh, Brighton. Well, some people like Brighton, I don't know. It's where all the gays live. No, it's I don't know. People like Brighton. That's the only thing I can tell you about Brighton. It says I have an above-average LGBT community. And Soviet, yes. The gays and Soviet. You can trademark that. How's the weather over by you? It's been hot as hell here in Denmark. It's pretty roasty toasty out here as well. Yeah, it's pretty bloody warm at the moment. Just going to reload this rifle. I've only got 7 bullets loaded for the moment, but that will do fine. Soviet and the Gays will be his new band name. Yeah, that's actually quite a good name. He'll do well in Brighton. £1 from DeWolf then. What happens when you're alone and you get too cold? You're totally isolated. I'm not feeling generous with the snare drum today, chat. I think you're gonna have to earn it. You're gonna have to earn your snare drum. I'm not. There's no generosity in this soul anymore. I'm old. I'm bitter. I like extension leads with switches on. Got to earn that snare drum now. Chat telling me off there. Oh, you're not old. I am, man. I'm fucking Pharaoh. 22 years old, man. If I was Tutankhamun, I'd be going in the pyramid in like a couple of years. That's how you know, man. Fucking boomer, I know, right? It's a sellout. It's a sellout's game. Is it a sellout game? I don't know. You could always stop telling jokes. That'd probably be better for everyone. Would save my soul from eternal damnation. I think I'm going to just quickly nip down to the basement just to drop off these rifle cartridges, so I'm not doing that. Cold move Q, that's it. I'd like to think I'm old in spirit. You know what I mean? I'm, like, ethically old. Mentally old. There you go, you're getting it. Lovely. So we got all of those rifle casings. I can take this time to drop off those feathers, actually. Just chuck them in. Nice. I could probably go upstairs and grab a spare bandage from the medicine cabinet as well while I'm there. Take that. All these quality tools I could probably leave. Those are going to be quite heavy. Just whack them up on the counter. What else? What else? What else? Got all of that. I think I'm okay in all of the departments. I think we'll be all right. How much money for the snare drum? I'll do it for £1,000. I don't know. It's not about the money, is it? It's fucking. It's about the joke. It's about the joke. Does it get a laugh? Does it get an audible? Does it get a nasal exhale? If it does that, it gets. If it gets a sharp nasal exhale, then it gets the snare drum. Jesus. Right, okay. So, with... I'm really struggling for stuff to do during this blizzard. I can't read anything. I am going to drink some water. There we go. I don't think that's likely, Jane. I've intentionally set the bar very high. This house looks familiar, yes. We have been here for many days. Do you still have worms? Oh, yep. We're still rocking our parasites. We'll take both of these. We'll get them all cooked up. I can do my reishi mushroom tea as well while I'm here. Just get the stove on. Don't tempt the weirdos. Right. Let's see. So, Cattail Fire Striker, 85%. Let's give that a go. My Fire Striker's really suffering, actually. Repair stuff? I have, Cooler. I have. I've cleaned the rifle, sharpened my hatchet, cleaned the revolver. Clothes are all in good nick. I really am struggling. Chuck that in. There we go. We've got about an hour of that there. Right. I can move a couple of these cooking pots off. So I need to make 4 bouts of reishi tea. Those over there. Get them all on the hob. There we go. Let's cook prepared reishi mushrooms. Requires potable water, of which we are short of. Grab one of them. Cook reishi mushroom tea. It doesn't matter whether this shit's cold. It's just got to be made. And then we're just going to shove the cooking pots in there. Look, we're just going to shove the rabbit into the cooking pots like old flip-flops. If I can click the right button. There we go, cook. There we go, just going to fold it like an old boot. Just fry it on the sides of the cooking pot. What a time to be alive, eh? Brilliant. And then, yeah, I don't know where we're going to put the reishi tea. I don't have a microwave or anything. We'll probably just put it on the table here so I know how many doses and stuff to take. I can't cook outside or anything, so I think I'm destined to get cabin fever here, but what can you do? Anthenon, I am on Stalker difficulty. For I have things such as knives and hatchets and stuff. I'm too much of a blazing scrub, so I am told. for interloper, sadly. That's cooked. I'm just going to chow down on that because that's got barely anything in. Oh, no, it's good to see you, mate. Welcome. Right. Respite. It looks... Well, there's no way. It looks like a cup of urine. There's no beating around the bush, is there? Let's just grab all of them. Cooked, cooked, cooked. That's going to take 12 minutes. And we are golden. We're just going to let that burn out. You should see a doctor. True, true. That's also a true statement. Right, I'm really struggling for something to do, to be honest. I've got to wait until the morning before I can have any more of that Reshi tea. So have I just got like a couple of mugs cropping? Yeah, I'm just carrying some cups of tea in my pocket. Lovely. Don't really need the warming effect from them, to be honest. What day am I on? I am relatively early in this campaign. Survival. I am on day 39 so far. Yeah. Not too bad. I've done a full loot run of Mystery Lake and brought as much of the equipment back here as I can. And I think next is the Forgotten Highway or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. New bow. I could go down. That's actually a fair point. I could go downstairs and start manufacturing a new bow, although cabin fever is almost a definite. Right. Is this just survival? This certainly is. Right, 5 hours. Maple sapling and 2 cured guts. How are the maple saplings looking? They are still not cured yet, so I can't even make a bow. Birch saplings I don't have. The wolf pelts are curing. How are those bear hides doing? Because I could 51%. Still not amazing. I'm just sitting on a lot of shit at the moment. Not too much going on. Right. Okay, so yeah, we're going to just move all of these off the hob for the moment. Whap, whap, whap. Right, I have no idea what there is to do. With my intestinal parasites, I can't read anything. I've got nothing to craft at the moment apart from a bow, but I can't do that because the maple saplings haven't cured. I'm literally just biding my time. The only thing that I can think to do is maybe rip up some clothes and potentially prepared to spend a night out in a snow shelter. That is a possibility. I could make... Oh, actually, I've got a shitload of like books and stuff that I need to... God, look at all these fucking books. I seldom ever come into this room, but I forgot how many actual fucking books I've got. I've got lots of hunting books. A little bit about dressing your kill. I've got... Do I have a... Oh, I do have a wilderness kitchen cooking book. Very nice. Got anything else? It's just a shitload of old newspaper and a can. That's where I have the moonshine. I don't really have like a proper place for any of this. That's a lot of newspaper. I'm just going to dump it over here in this corner because it all needs to be ripped up into spare stuff, basically. Where is it? This guy here. Drop. Yes. Drop. Yes. Very nice. Duct tape, whatever is clanking. I think it's just the creaking of this old farmstead. There's really not much for me to do. I think I need to prepare to build a snow shelter, don't I? How much does it cost? It needs 15 sticks and 5 cloth. Now, the 5 cloth isn't too bad. I could grab that from somewhere. I've got, well, instantly a couple of bits of cloth there. So let's rip these up. Because I might try and spend tonight outside. And just sleep in the dog kennel. Couple of bits of cloth. Loose shutter on the window, I think it's right. Also sounds like the weather has finally subsided, which I'm all for. Let's go and have a listen to the weather outside. I'm hoping it's not just a case of the eye of the storm.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
It's definitely not super agreeable. I will go out and check my rabbit snares while there's a gap in the weather. While visibility is somewhat reasonable. They have a car nearby. Snow shelters are expensive to repair at some point. I do have a car. My only problem with sleeping in cars, right, is that with like a snow shelter, you get a massive amount of insulation because you're in the snow shelter. And with late game winter clothing, basically, unless it's the absolute worst weather, you can handle it. But in the case of like the car, the insulation's pretty crap on it, and you can get really cold in the night and land yourself in a bit of trouble, particularly if you end up on low health because of the cold, and then you have to run back and you get jumped by a wolf.
Funny place to rest.
I think a branch just fell down there. Yeah, you go. There's a large branch just fallen out of that tree due to the wind. Nothing's yet stumbled into that snare. The other snare's a bit further afield. It's not too cold, but I am very tired. So I'm just going to get down there as quickly as I can. Now, we killed the bear not too long ago. There's a wolf out there on the horizon. It's up and over this snow drift. I was going to call it a dune then. Not quite. Is the arrow still up in the tree? I'd rather not look. That arrow's dead to me. I don't want to grieve over it anymore. I can't actually see my snare here. Did I not replace it? Oh no, I do see a snare. Doesn't look like there's anything in it though. Yeah, it just looks like it's knackered. Yeah, one of the snares is void of anything in it. Just quickly pick this up. Yeah, ruined. We'll take that back with us. The other snare, still got fuck all in it. Okay, we're not going to waste any arrows or anything on the rabbits. We're just going to hook back round, go back. Just knock it out with another arrow. Okay. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Actually a terrible idea. Spraying affliction, yep. Just got to get back to the house. It's quite bright, actually, considering there's meant to be absolutely pissing it down with snow. Do you ever venture into the world of Interloper? Not really. I kind of like the Stalker gameplay more than the Interloper, based mostly on the fact that you can find things in Stalker that you can't find in Interloper, namely rifles and revolvers and stuff. Not that I'm looking at this game as any kind of shooter. But yeah, I much prefer being able to find those things, you know, in a world left behind, kind of. Which is nice. Also, well, I might as well play Interloper because I can't hit. For some reason, I'm just awful when it comes to aiming the rifles and bows. Or the rifles and revolvers. The bow, I'm actually not bad with. But the fucking, for some reason, the revolver, I can't... I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said, yeah, Long Dark's pretty good. I'm happy with how it's come on over the years. Are you an Interloper player yourself, then? This has just become a bromance between me and this lovely gentleman that's wandered on in. Or he could equally be of the female persuasion. Right. There was nothing in there. I've got all my Reshi tea. It's getting dark. I'm really tired. Let's dare to sleep in the car. For like a couple of hours. I've got that little bit of Reshi tea. We'll try sleeping in the car for tonight. Probably a bad idea, but yes, we will have a go, I guess. I do actually have a little bit of rabbit meat on me, don't I? So I will have a scent. It's cooked at least. Right, back seat of the car. It is only 9 degrees. All the temperature has to do is plummet by 9 degrees and then you're bang in trouble. I'm going to sleep for a couple of hours first of all, just to see how we do. Oh, actually, it does actually let you use your... It does like 9 degrees, so I get an extra 3 degrees from my bedroll. Okay, so at least you actually get some bedroll use now, which is nice. You can sleep in your bedroll. Let's go for 4 hours. Right. Sleeping in the Knotter truck, yes. I guess I am guilty of that. Okay, the weather looks to have opened up a little bit. It is very cold still, but cabin fever is going down. Plus it saves me the cloth, so that is excellent. I'm just going to sleep for like 1 more hour just to get us over the halfway point. So that we can then... There we go, now we can have our respite. And that should take us down to only 3 remaining doses, yep, of intestinal parasites caused by infected meat. Lovely. Right, what we're going to do then is sleep off the rest of the night. I think I can get away with, or however long the game will let me rest for. Hopefully until the morning. I'm hoping I'm going to be nice and warm, but what can we do? What happens when the cabin fever is full? You are not allowed to sleep indoors. Your character gets all pissy about the idea. No bears around, is there? Oh, crows. Interesting. A very quiet day. Good day to potentially go out and find some deer. So I may well do that. Although, very, very cold this morning. I'm surprised I didn't really jump into any problems with the temperature coming round to this morning here.
Looks like
Lovely.
I survived another night.
Close that. Drop off this piece of rabbit meat here. The cabin fever is almost completely gone, so I feel like I should try and spend the better part of today out and about. Just rip that up just so we can make a fresh snare if we want. Probably will do that. I was in the middle of doing something. Dropping the rabbit meat that I have because I want to try and eat more of the carnivore meat if I can. Just due to the fact of already having intestinal parasites means that I can't get double intestinal parasites. That's it. Arse noodles as we take into calling it here. Nice, we'll grab a little bit of water and then we'll dare to go out and go hunting. Probably a bad idea. Definitely a bad idea with this temperature, but what can I do? Everything is in good nick. Except maybe this, but I don't need to repair that. I'm going to get maybe 0.4 of a degree. It's not really worth doing. Also, hello Dodge, you alright mate? Right. Yeah, temperature out and about is pretty shit, but why stay inside of your comfort zone if that... Oh, that's a large pack of wolves over there. 4. Jesus. Another one over that way. I've got no food on me, so I should have no scent. Ideally, I don't want... Yeah, I've got no guts on me either. Interesting. Parasites are doubly bad in Interloper because they last, what, so they last 20 days in Interloper? God, that's brutal. I would actually give Interloper a go if it were like... Because this game isn't too bad once you get going. It's just getting started on Interloper. And that's the real kicker. There's a deer. We'll give it a go. Not as bad as Ars Tagliatella, yeah. Completely different parasite. Linguanus, we call it. How do you get arse noodles in the first place? So basically, in order to balance like the hunter-gatherer gameplay, they've made it so that carnivore meat has a chance to give you something called intestinal parasites. Intestinal parasites. God, do I grieve for my arrow again? I hope not. But yeah, intestinal parasites then comes from carnivore meat. You can mitigate it completely by getting to level 5 cooking, which we are not far away from. Kind of want to get side on to him. I'm not the most confident shot in the world. Apparently that doesn't matter though. Nice. Now I kind of want my arrow back, but Let's see. If I go for the quarter, take an hour. I'm going to get very cold. But I can get warm quickly. Where did my arrow get to? Has the game just swallowed my arrow, has it? Or is it giving it me back? Yeah, it's giving it me back from the quartering. Okay, that's good, because I've got 6 arrows still. Right, let's haul this back as fast as we can.
Never felt so cold in my
Just
life.
because those wolves are going to smell this, and I'm like a buffet on legs with intestinal parasites, so it's not good. Not taking the feet? No, no.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Don't worry about it, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, all those wolves are definitely going to give me some real shit if I'm not careful. Quite a lot of firewood over here, I didn't realise. Yeah, we want to just dive inside, get this stuff prepared, and then we're good to go. So close to getting rid of our cabin fever, but what can you do? Might try and dive into the tractor. Can I prepare meat in a tractor? Asking the real questions here. Thank you very much there to Rosenvist, is it? Gvist? Thank you very much there for the host. And thank you also to Sainsbury's Basics Cheese for 3 months. I must admit, we're on the co-op mild cheddar sliced cheese here in the Q-Bear household at the moment, and it's good. Mwah. Do rate. I keep hearing what I think is a bear, but I'm not sure. I keep hearing like like something much deeper than say your average wolf growl or something. It is doing me a hecking scare. Probably not the right way to go, but never mind. Done with moderating for the day. Off to the bear cave. Hope you're doing fine, sir. No worries. Roger, Roger, Dodger. Good to see you, mate. What is it that you were moderating, sir, if it's okay? If it's okay to ask. If it is top secret government's, you know, I don't know, servers? Have I got flares on me? I do, Lollyplop. Also a fantastic username. Hello, mates. How would you like to run into a snare? Well, it's quite clear that this snare needs to be more over here, so I can do that once I get in this tractor. So those wolves are on the way. Right, okay, am I getting warm in here? No. Brilliant. Right, let's just get in here and get warm then. We can prepare some of this shit in here. Is my username fantastic too? It's bad news, man. Right, I have to apologise about the very angry car outside. You'd be amazed how many streamers just call me Lollipop. Ah, I know. I nearly did, to be fair. Right, let's have a look here. So we need to prepare this stuff, or at least get it unquartered. Just so that we are less likely it is less likely for the meat to go rancid, because that's obviously one of the big limiting factors at the moment. So we're going to use this as an opportunity to not only prepare this but also get warm, which is nice. You got some cooperative ice cream in the freezer, no problem. Right. Harvest. Bit of that. Brilliant. Also, 912 viewers. Fucking excuse me. Where did they come from? 900 people. Am I seeing that right? Did we get like a secret host? What is up with 900 people? Excuse me. What is that about? 500. Mine says 900. Mine says 912 viewers. Where? Where from? Glasses. I've got it. It must be lying to me. I think the server's lying to me. I see 912. Uh, 577 sounds about right. I don't know what's going on with that. Hello. 912 people, apparently. People enjoy your content, apparently. Now that's the real mystery, isn't it? Right, let's move this snare a little bit. Into the jet stream, was it the hair stream? I am Elmer Fudd. Right, I think here by this tree. That'll do. Woo! You sneaky shit. He was hanging around outside my house. I'm not going to really bother with that. I'm just going to move on. Unless he rushes me. I've got no desire to get any more wolf meat or wolf hide. Like, I just don't need it. Oh my god, McPherson, thank you very much. Don't mind me just padding the bits lead. No worries. Just keeping his place on the throne. If he's lucky, I may even feed him a little bit. It must be all of those view botters I bought. Must kind of be not working properly. Right, in we go. I'm going to go this way, just in case there's shenanigans with the door, as there so often is. There we go. Through we go. Darth Zabbit. That'll be because it's me. I'm in the bullshitteries. That'll be why I scare the same way. Right. Let's see then. So I got all of that shit. I'm going to throw that in the porch just as raw. Air quotes for now. I'll eat some more of the fresh stuff, and then I've just got to get, a little bit warm or whatever. Ideally, I'd go back and grab another piece of venison, but I am at the mercy of at the moment. Luckily, our cabin fever's gone, which is perfect. Beautiful sound. Actually really heavy. I need to grab a bandage. I don't know why our character's so... He's carrying 24 kg. I'll have to see if I can drop something. I imagine some of that's water. A little bit of damaged clothing. Can put that away. Thank you very much to Smitey. 1591. Good to see you. Hi, how am I doing? I'm not doing too bad, Ottoman. I'm doing pretty damn good. I did want to rip these. I wanted to put that one away, and then I wanted to rip up the baseball cap. I got a vendetta against them. Harvest that up. Nice. Moose hunting for the backpack. I don't even know where I would go moose hunting. Like, I can't even remember where they spawn. I know there's one in the Forgotten Railroad, if indeed that's what it's called. And I think there's one that wanders around on Mystery Lake at certain times, but anywhere other than that, I've got no idea. And that both of them are a little bit out of my reach with arse noodles. Definitely on the newest map. I don't even know how to get to the newest map. To me, the newest map is still Milton. Right. So what am I carrying that's really weighing me down here? I've got that little bit of spare wood there. I've got those guts and stuff. I could go down to the basement and just manufacture a couple of new snares. So I think I will do that. What's that noise? It's just the sound of the wind on the house kind of thing. I could really ramp up snare production. Take my frustration out on this box. Very nice. I'll drop off this stuff in our sea of smells. Grab some cured stuff. Drop off our deerskin hide just somewhere over here. Very nice. Cover yourself in maple syrup and go out with a hockey bat, and a moose should eventually appear to complete the picture. You've got a skewed view of Canada, my friend. Or maybe an accurate one, we can't be sure. Many explorers have been to Canada to pray tell of what happens there, but in the end, all of them stay there because it's a lovely country. They never come back and tell us. Right, snares. I guess at the table would probably be good. Right, tinder plugs. Snare. In crafting. 30 minutes. I'm happy to wait for 30 minutes. Very nice. It's good to have so many of these crates and odd bits of furniture around because it really helps with like the longevity and the resupply of stuff. I might even head out and drop these snares because I shouldn't have a scent now that I've dropped all of that kit off. Yeah, should be fine. Lovely. So we'll head out and we'll place 2 snares. One out by the tractor. Bit of a fog bank rolling in. Just going to knock an arrow just in case. I need it, but I doubt I will. There's few things that can't be solved in this game just by running the fuck away. Wine gums? Wine gums are fantastic. It's fantastically old. Not even I like wine gums. When they dug up the great pharaoh King Tut, they found a packet of Maynard's wine gums with him. Right. So these snares over here, these shouldn't have caught anything yet. Unless I'm really lucky, but... So let's put one in the slipstream. So where does this rabbit walk? Here we go. We're on the trail. There we go. And then we'll take this other one and we'll put it on the other rabbit's trail. And then I've basically, that's guaranteed supper right there. There we go. I was close with that snare, but not quite. So those rabbits, dumb as they are, should go for that. And then we can go and do the other one. Is the placebo effect working? Yes, actually. I'm reasonably cool. There's a lot going on. There we go. We're back down to 582 now. There we go. The world is normal again.
Something's making me feel tired.
That'll be the fatigue. And the crippling intestinal parasites you have. Very nice. 582. Viewers. I hear the unmistakable sound of something with it getting its eyes pecked out by some crows. I am going to have a drink of water, chat. I think I have earned that in and of its own right. How's my snare looking, you dastardly devils? Where is my snare? Did I not place it? I guess the only one I had out here was ruined, wasn't it? Well, let's... Oh no, they've ruined it. Well, let's bag one. Oh, £1 from Dear Transfer. Russian greetings from an amateur. No worries, sir. Good to have you in. Why does it just ruin my snares, man? They just break them. So hold on, I came here. This guy, the one-footed rabbit, famous legend. Pop it there. Nice drink of water. Got to stay topped up. I was going to say stay hydrated, but I was too busy breathing in the water. Not good for the longevity. Drinking water, great for longevity. Oh, breathing it in, yeah, not good. I like that it has as a thing, as a liquid, as a substance. Water is either very good or very bad for you based on which way it goes once it gets down past your throat, like whether you breathe it in or swallow it. Can literally make you or break you. You should see what happens if you've... Oh, shit in hell. You sneaky fucker. I heard him. Ah, he's after my rabbit. I don't want to fight, bro. It's alright. It's chill. Hugh, go away. I'm sure that if I had a lump of bread in my lungs, it isn't good either. Yeah. All of these are not recommended by any physician. He just gave up. He was like, oh, he's just going to go back in the house. Oh. Nice. Brilliant. In we go. Another rabbit. Going to be very tired. We're getting very tired early in the day now. It's the biggest problem with intestinal parasites, particularly this second bout. Let's harvest these for 10 minutes. Then we'll crack open our rabbit here. Crack open a cold one. Our arrow's seen better days. You can hear the wolf that's in the house. Just there. You can hear it moving. You don't have cabin fever anymore, I know. I am free of mental health ailments for the short duration that I am here. That's a heavy rabbit. Bang on one of them, which is nice. Harvest all of that. Actually, it's going to be getting very tired in the not too distant future. Anyone for a bit of rancid bear meat? I think I've only got fresh stuff left. I'm just going to tuck in. 2 of them should see me right through. Gorgeous. Right. Drink of water. Really not carrying much water with me these days. Crack open a boy with the cold ones. Yep. Right. Have a look. Sprain risk. Risk through extreme fatigue. Oh my god, there's an old clip. Blimey, O'Reilly. Oh, he's fresh rabbit I can leave outside, actually, just briefly. I need to sleep, but I don't like sleeping before nightfall. Because if you do, you wake up in the first things in the small hours of the morning, and you end up in a bit of trouble. In fact, I might even try and do a little bit of cooking. How are we doing for the old cooking XP? Not bad, actually. We're getting there. Slowly, but surely, we are getting there. Expert level cooking. I look forward to the day of not having intestinal parasites, to be honest. How are we doing in other departments? Pretty much everything is level 2, apart from the stuff that I can't train here, namely ice fishing. There is a place to do some ice fishing, actually, but it's not nearby. Gunsmithing. And then everything else is doing good. We're on the cusp of leveling up carcass harvesting. Getting firemaker. Pretty much everything's level 2, with the exception of a couple of level 3s, or 1 level 3 and a level 4. Mostly around hunter-gatherer stuff, which is excellent. Very, very happy with that. Yeah, and then we just got to get our bow skill up, which is going up nicely. Very happy. So yeah, I guess we can get this all on the fire, just because it's something to kill a bit of time with before nightfall. Use a stick and a couple of bits of cedar wood, and then we're good to go. Read your notifications. Which notifications? Oh, Luke Shadow Rider. Whoops. There it is. Hey Quebec, I just got home from work. Got an interesting story to tell you. I work as a security guard at a FedEx facility, and I stopped this guy who was trying to steal a box of limbo bars. How low can you go? Am I right? Oh, does it get a snare drum? Does it get a snare drum? No? No snare drum? I don't have another snare drum. I don't have any other sound effect. I don't have a wah 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 wah. I don't have any. That'll do. I could just clip that. Somebody take that as an audio sample. We're there. Get a small snare. I'll give you a single beat on the snare drum. 1.5. You can have 1. I'll give you the snare, but not the cymbal. There you go. Right, sad trombone. Brilliant. Right, okay. Let's fire up the old range here. Lazy streamer. You got it, man. Brilliant. Start the fight, and then we're good to go. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big warm stretch.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, I whiffed it. Try again. Oh, no, that's... Okay, well, that's using our reclaimed firewood. You should get a cricket sound, or like a just a dry cough. That's a good idea. That requires some forethought on my part, though. Well, how did the fucking just an outright lump of wood light where a fucking stick failed? Maybe it was damp. I don't really think I'm gonna need that much in there, but I'm gonna throw it in regardless. Right, move my cooking pots, as we don't want to damage them at all. Put a shrimp on the barbie. There it is. I do this at home with like bacon. Just put it right on the range. Lovely. One side's very well done. The other side, a little bit chewy. But it's fine. Right. It's all cooking nicely. A couple of these are going to be done quite early. That's alright. Did you know that bones in the meat adds a ton of flavour? You're doing it right. Brilliant. I'm glad. Keep the skin on like salmon. Damn, quick Quebec Ramsay. I know, right?
I'm getting weaker.
Lovely. Grab that. Cook. Grab that. Cook. And grab that and cook. Lovely. So 15 minutes, 44, 15, 29, 28, 12. Let's go for the 14. Stove's got 2 hours left on it. Put on a fresh one. That rabbit should be done. Don't want it to burn, obviously. 12 minutes will do nicely. Last couple of bits. Might even get that all done. Also grab our next bit of cold Reshi tea for the morning, because it's getting about that time where we should be thinking about going to bed, definitely. Alright, 30 minutes, 12 minutes. Let's do the 12-minute ones. Nothing I can do there. 2 hours left on that. I just might as well put some water on, eh? Considering that I've got quite a lot left in the range. Get 2 litres of snow on the boil. Very nice. How long we got? 15, 28, 28, 14. Can't do anything with that. Another one on. Water. Cook. And throw in a little bit more if I can. Cooked. Just a little bit of water here and there. 10 minutes a pop. Water. And then, last but not least, what's going to be water. Now, these are all going to be done at sort of varying times, so I can't really just rely on any one thing for them to be done. I've got to sit with. 2 hours should be enough time for all of these. I won't put any more water on after this. And then it is a case of getting into bed. We'll drop off our fresh meat while that's boiling away there. That's loads of venison. That it is. That it is. I just moved away. I should actually... Oh, I should actually sit close to the mic. Let me just... Big stretch. And then... Oh, there we go. Actually... Oh. It's my novelty doorbell. Wakes me up in the morning. Right. Put that there. It's really good that we get a lot of venison, just in case we don't have... yeah, just in case we don't have enough cooking skill to stave off intestinal parasites for any lengthy amount of time. I've got to be very wary about that kind of thing now. Right, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Let's go for the 5-minute stuff. So that's all non-potable then. So in theory, if I wait for that to be done, nothing is going to be done faster than these. So if I move that now, Just put a roasting hot pot right over there on the table. No issues in fact, actually, I should probably put them here. We'll leave the rest on the hob. How are we doing that? That's non-possible, non-possible, non-possible. If we do that first, we're going to leave those on the hob, so I'm going to put them over there. That one's going to be non-possible. Yep, leave him there. And then these two. 48 minutes left. Absolutely magical. And then that there. And then that leaves us with an ass load of water. It also means that it is dark, which means we'll get a full night's sleep, which is ideal. Let just the range burn out for a moment. Then we are good to go. We're going to drop off here our newfound, like, 10 litres of water we'll dump. There we go. We can just pile these all up on the table here. Yeah, no, it's doing that thing where, like, it doesn't place properly. Let me just go. We can fix that by going outside and coming back inside, apparently. Drink IRL? Yes, sir. I've got a screaming water bottle. Don't know whether you heard that. Lovely stuff. There we go. I should be able to place them close together now. There it is. I'm glad that that workaround is now a thing. Very nice. More than enough water to last me a little while, which is what we want. Right, let's head upstairs. I do need to drink something. We can come and have some food in the morning. That should be okay. Right, let's head on up. Get some rest. Sleep for a few hours, then our respite. And that will take us down to what? 2 doses. And then we're 2 days away from getting rid of our intestinal parasites, which is good because it's really starting to burn through me at this rate. I'm just basically playing an existing game until I've got rid of them. Let's sleep for 5 hours. And then we can see if we can... There we go. There we go. That is, I would say, in all reasonable sense, just getting past midnight. Do I wait an extra hour just to be sure? I think it's better to be safe than sorry. You're a parasite too, are you, Twardy? Oh, that's it. Another storm rolling in. Have you seen that you can rotate stuff now? Yes, sir. Oh, God. Just when you thought you'd gotten rid of it. Okay. Cabin fever's starting to become a bit of a persistent thorn in our side now. Should have really have taken this stuff down to cure, but what can you do? Have to be a morning job now. Medicine. Drink. Intestinal parasites. Leaves us with 2 days left. Sleep until the morning as best we can. Lovely. Right. Drink a bit of water. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Sounds pretty reasonable outside. As of this moment in time, we're going to head on out. Well, we'll take our rabbit hide down to the basement on the off chance that we need to repair our hat and gloves. Having enough rabbit hide to do that is very important. Right. Let's see here, yeah. I could go hunting another deer. Because again, the deer hide is always a sticking point for me. Thank you very much there to Ginger50. Thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciated. Do you enjoy your emotes, sir? Yeah, we shall swing straight up and out. Very nice. Hopefully there's nothing too weird happening outside.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful weather. Absolutely gorgeous. Temperature's quite agreeable too. Just going to get in here. Grab a little bit. Let's have a little bit of wolf meat. Why not, eh? That'll see us proud for a little while. What is causing the cabin fever? Is it the rattling? Could you improve your house to get rid of the rattling, or is it that not that kind of game? No. The cabin fever is just coming from the solitude of being inside. The loneliness of basically your own apocalypse. Oh, there's a wolf there, just there. He's kind of leaving me alone, which is great. I'm yet to find a moose on this map. I don't know whether it's a case that every map has at least one moose on it, but I haven't found it yet. Can I make a trip to the top of the mountain next? I guess I could. I definitely want a bearskin jacket before I go and explore Timberwolf Mountain, though, because that's a big ask. It's fucking freezing up there, and there's no, like, hard shelter. I forget which one Timberwolf is. I think it's one of the tallest ones around. I think it's that one, if memory serves. Or is it that one? I genuinely can't remember. Somewhere over there, basically. I can come and grieve at the arrow in the tree. Unless the wind has caused it to decay. Oh no, there's my boy. Basically, I was over on the riverside there, and I shot it up and over, and it hit this tree. And I've grieved ever since. I'm not really in the mood for much of a hunt, but more venison hide is always good, and it's bow experience. This guy will be better because it will hit the snowbank. He sees me. Blacks the bow arm. Just want to make sure I'm side on. It's a hit. The arrow broke. Let's see if we can close the gap. We've nicked him. I was asking for trouble there. Just a little bit wide it went. That isn't a kill. For definite not a kill. Thought I might give it a go as he was moving directly away from us. How does this energy drink work then? I've got this energy drink, I might pop it. Reduced fatigue. Oh wow. Jesus, what do they put in this stuff? There he goes. I've had a hit. I want to just stay on him. God, they move fast. Blink and you'll miss him. There he is. Barely any blood. I'm hoping by cutting that corner off we will stay on the scent a bit more closely. He's still bleeding, but it's not a bad cut. There are two meese, old reference spawns on this map. Up to you to find them, fair enough. Two meeses. But I'd need a rifle to kill a meese. No way my shitty bow and arrow is going to do anything. They are very far over the side of the map now. Much further than I would usually venture. I haven't really explored much in the way of extreme detail on this side of the map. We've still got his snow tracks, which is nice. He's still bleeding. I'm surprised, we must have nicked him really well. I think we only hit him in the leg, because the arrow didn't stay. Kind of just sliced him. Oh. Crows ahead. That could be good news. It's in the direction that we want. Haven't lost any arrows, so... There he is. Succumbed to his injury. God, those crows got in quickly, didn't they? Now, I would wager, if I was a moose, this would be prime real estate around here. Well, I'm not entirely sure, we'll have to see. I'm not necessarily after the hide, but I might as well bring it all back with me. My guy just coughing and wheezing up a storm there. Well, it wasn't going to be anyone else. Oh, harvesting has increased. Okay. Well, there's a fogman crawling in, which is mighty nice of the game. Knows I'm trying to get home. Fatigue is suffering really badly. Right. Well, visibility's suddenly become very difficult, and I reek now of meat, so I could be in for a bit of a Robin Hood on the way home. Sounds like there's more crows ahead of me. There's another deer. Not too much of a fan of getting involved with him. As soon as I get to the river, I'll know where I am. Let's just get into the river, because he brought us quite a long way. I'm hoping if I can drive that deer out this way, you can clear out the guys ahead of me. Are you in the ZF clan going to play more Blackwake? I think so. I'm not sure when they're organised. I don't organise it, unfortunately. Come on, I'm going to drive you out that way. I can see trees in the far distance. I think I'm turned around, because there shouldn't really be trees ahead of me. I can see trees in the far distance. I think I want to be heading more this way. I've got no compass or anything, and visibility is going to be too low to make any map markings, I think, if I was to check the map. But, yeah, I don't know where I am in relation to anything else. If I can find something as a point of reference, I'll be okay, because there's no way I'm back at the river yet. I feel like I'm further north than I should be. There shouldn't be... I'm trying to orient myself. There shouldn't be trees if I'm where I think I am, but... I know, right, Shadow Killer, it's rancid. It's rancid warm. Speaking of which, is a bloody midgie. Just punched one of my screens trying to get that fly then. I always think that when you swat a fly, the fly, like... It's like a Telltale game, so the fly will remember that, and then he will come and bite you on the arse. Where am I for there to be... Let's listen. Oh, I heard crows then. Fatigue is really starting to set in. I'm amazed I haven't been jumped by a wolf yet, but with the amount of scent we have on us, it really is only a matter of time. If this is the river, I think following it south is the way to go. This is not the river. Is this... I'm going in circles! How the fuck did I do that? That's where the deer was just now. Okay, well at least I can use this river as a kind of highway. How the hell did I go in a circle then? Well, I can use this river as a point of reference to get through. If I just keep that side to my left, that side to my right, and don't drive too far off of it, I'll be okay. Highway to home, that's it. By not going... Well, okay, if you want to talk literally, Shadow, yeah. Absolutely. Not the right... I went the wrong way. But yeah, I could have sworn I was going straight. Definitely not in a full circle there. How the hell did I manage that? I thought I was heading out this way, but yeah, apparently I'm... Bad navigator. Ever tried playing Green Hell? It's like this game, but with more jungle. Wasn't as big of a fan in Green Hell. For one very big thing, the spiders freak me the fuck out. I hate them. Oh, they make my skin crawl, like really bad. I've got really bad arachnophobia, and the spiders in the game just honestly make me feel sick. Like not even joking, like nauseous. It's just it's like the fucking it's a like Brazilian wandering spider and another type of spider, and like they're really hard to spot against the jungle floor and the snakes as well. And it's like as they're moving around and biting you, you can just hear like just a tippy tapper, and it's does not want. So this bridge isn't relevant to us necessarily. We want to keep going until there's a large fork and a left. Kind of like the story of the guy who was lost in the jungle, and he said he was walking for days only to find out he kept walking the same 50 feet over and over again. Yeah. Charlie, I didn't want to know that. I am an unhappy bear now that I know that that's a thing. Yeah, the Minecraft spiders. Minecraft spiders aren't that bad though, because like they're big blocky bastards. Skyrim spiders, yeah. I've had a couple of good jump scares on Skyrim, where the spiders come down from the ceiling. So our condition's dropping very, very slowly. We've spent the better part of the morning out here. More stuff to take back and cook and prepare and stuff, which is brilliant. It really is only a matter of time before these wolves find me, because I reek of a walking barbecue at the moment. The river's actually much narrower here than I thought it was, and there's quite a lot of birch trees. That sounds horrible, cool train. But I mean, like, of course there's a mod for that. It's Skyrim, there's a mod for anything. If you want to give Delphine a beard or something. I bet you there's a mod for that. There's another road bridge here. Won't tell me the name of the bridge while I'm passing underneath. Oh no, it does. Contemplation Bridge. I'm trying to think where that is in relation to me. I'm almost certain that means I'm actually heading the wrong way. But I will keep following this until I find a point of reference that I know. I'm pretty sure that means I'm heading the wrong way. It's been a while. I can't remember where Contemplation Bridge is exactly. I mean, if I get up on that road, I can't sprint because I'm totally out of stamina. If I get up on that road, we can see whether it's a main trail or whether it's the actual proper road. It's very steep. Try not to sprain my weak little ankles. I can't jump or anything, I've just got to wait for the game to say, yes Joe, you can climb this. So this is the one with the telephone lines. If memory serves, if the telephone lines are on the right hand side, I'm going the right way. Kind of hard to know, as I say. I can't map things with such low visibility. But this is the main road because it's the one with the power lines. Worst comes to the worst, I'm going to end up at the village. But then, even if I end up at the village, I've then got a point of reference. Yeah, this is the right way because the fence is on that side of the road. Whoa! Fucking Jesus Christ! Fuck. Shitting hell. Christ above. God. Right, okay, check myself. No, okay. Just minor lacerations. God, that scared me. Damn it. Look, okay, look, the wolf scared me and I scared you by extension. My poor rectum is puckered. Look, that's how it is. That's how it is, chat. Okay, crows up ahead. Does that mean a rabbit in a bear snare? Now, I'm pretty sure that's to the barn. Because there's no power lines going that way. Spat my beer out. Lovely. I apologise, chat. I apologise. Treat those lacerations aren't like... aren't something that you need to treat, I don't think. No, I'm pretty sure they're not. Yeah, we're looking for a different one with like a mailbox. At least I know where I am now. I got really turned around in this fog. Shows that I don't actually know my way around all that well. Clothing lacerations, is it? Let's have a look. What took the brunt of that? My socks, apparently. My socks took it pretty brutal there. Just going after me feet. It's because I keep all that like venison in my shoes. Oh, I hear crows. His AI kind of derped out for a second there. That'll be there's a dead like human in there. I'm pretty sure that gives me a point of reference. So we need to go across a large truss bridge, I believe, and then we're basically home. Yeah, there's like a shed out there, so we must be close to. So at any moment in front of us, there's going to be a truss bridge that kind of looms out of the fog. And then once we see that, we're basically home. Literally an ankle biter, it's true. There is the waterfall to the left, you can hear it. You can hear that roaring. That's the waterfall to the left, which means the truss bridge just looming out of the fog here. There we go. I know where I am now. Here he is. Unfortunately, I can't. There is actually the spray cans, but I never really use them because spray cans you can only mark where you've been, and if you know where you are, or if you know where you've if you spray the spray cans, you know where you are, but they don't help you if you're already lost. There we go. It's pretty much just down here and then to the right. Already cleaned that car out. I think it had a car battery in, did it not? No. No, this one didn't. It's missing its car battery. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I looted everything else. Just gotta find the entrance to the farm and then get inside and recover from the horror that we've seen. Yeah, it could have been worse, couldn't it, Bullet? Could have been a lot worse. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Here is our barn. We could actually check our rabbit snares on the way through. Ah, one of them was successful. Two of them were successful. Oh, that was shit. Just kind of wandered a little bit off centre. Left a bullet hole in the ground. Good grief. The drawback on that bow. Hello, where are you? Where is old Wolfie McWolfface? gone for that. That is my rabbit, mister. Oi. Up it. You coming for me? Why'd you run off with my arrow? That cheeky shit. That I didn't anticipate. I didn't anticipate him running off with my arrow. Well, I will play the long game and I will get that back.
I'm gonna leave something behind.
I have to leave the snares here for now. That's pretty fucking frozen. Weather's opening up now. It's nice of it to do that now that we're pretty much right next to home. We'll have to see if we can stumble out in the wee hours of the morning and find that arrow. Yeah, so now I've got 4 arrows. 1 knocked, 3 spare. 1 in the wolf, and 1 broken. Pretty sure that large gang of wolves that is over there is going to be coming and saying hi. I think I will be okay. Really, only time will tell. Really. I'm glad that we managed to trap those 2 rabbits though, which is nice. And 1 in the tree. Yeah, 1 in the tree. Yeah, we'll have to see if we can move out tomorrow with our ear pressed to the wind. Yeah, I suppose it might be a while before we find that wolf again, but at least the opportunity of recovery is there. Because I don't really need more wolf meat. I need as much of this herbivore meat as I can. Unless it's one of those carnivore rabbits from Monty Python. Potential wolf too. Oh, there is he. There he is. Oh. There's one. I'm going to give you... Oh, hello. So I scared 2 of the wolves off. One of them's hanging about. Now I just want to get to my house. I could try for the car. I might have a kip in the car. Yeah, I'm going to get in the car and have a rest. Just for a little bit, just so I've got enough sprint. Bastards. Yeah, sleep for 2 hours. Just so I've got a little bit of rest. Jesus. Fuck off. I'm in a bit of a pincer here. Wait for the front door. There we go, we're in. Jesus. Just made it through that door in time. Oh, okay. Right. So, shitload of rabbit. Cabin fever. Oh, my favourite. Nothing I can do about that.
Feels like night is coming.
Take it easy, Fido. Didn't like being called names, he didn't. Okay. Right. Let's see here. Drop all of this. Start preparing this shit. It's good to have all of this rabbit though. Really good.
I could eat anything.
Very nice. Harvest up this. It's just like a fridge. Yeah, it's much colder outside, Rolk. So it means we're able to, yeah, sort of better preserve the food out here because the temperature's lower. And it does stop the food from going rotten as quickly. It slows that process down.
I thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Oh, have we... We have. Okay, that's my bad. So we've lost our well-fed bonus, which is a little bit of a bother. Okay, it's not the end of the world. We can get it back. Hunger and thirst. God. It's fine, we'll get it back. Drop all of that shit. Right, yep, bit of drink of water. Light up my lantern. Head inside and we'll prep some of the other stuff if we can. Just having a swig of me drink. Magnifique. Right. Let's head downstairs then, just to drop off that rabbit hide. Then we should be okay. It's a great question. It's a great question. How am I supposed to sleep? Who knows? Who knows? Right, yeah, this rabbit hide I'm just going to dump in front of the locker here. It doesn't really matter where it goes as long as it's on the ground curing. Shitload of that as well. Just move the deer hide a little bit. Let that cure into the fleshy pulp corner. Very nice. Then we'll go upstairs, we'll get some kip. We'll take our other cup of intestinal parasite cure with us as well. Should be pretty good.
Something's making me feel really
It's the parasites, my guy. Nearly there. Nearly got rid of our parasites. Very, very nice. So upstairs, chill for the night, and then we're good to go. I do need to try and do some fishing, if I can. That's like one thing that I do need to try and do, because I need more oil. And fishing is really one of the only ways to get it. Let's see. Bed. Shall sleep for 4 hours. Call it 5. And then we will have our next dosage of the rushy tea, and then we're good. Right. Rushy tea. Drink. Lovely. Day 40. Successfully achieved. 1 day of that left. Cabin fever's not doing great, but again, what can you do? I guess we sleep now until morning. So we'll sleep as long as the game lets us. Lovely. Nasty blizzard out. We can go downstairs into the basement and just check what's cured in terms of maple saplings and stuff, because we can make a fresh bow and we can definitely do some arrow manufacturing, because I've definitely broken a couple of them, which is fair enough. Let's see here. Oh yeah. And the word of the day is inhospitable. Right. Let's have a look here. So, carcass harvesting is now up to level 4, which is great. It's climbing ever slowly up to the top, which is perfect. You're an artist when it comes to cutting up a carcass. You can get all of the best parts and you know what to do with them. You waste very little. 30% reduction in meat harvesting times, as well as being able to harvest 75% frozen carcasses by hand, as to prevent any damage to my blades and stuff. There's also a 20% reduction in hide and or gut harvesting times, which is excellent. So the hunter-gathering gameplay is very much underway here. Hello Pascal, good to see you mate, how are you? We're going to have a little bit more wolf meat, why not? It'll do, it'll do. Right, so it's a little bit too bad weather to, as I say, go out and do any of the hunter-gathering stuff. I figured the game was going to throw another blizzard at me. So yeah, we can go down and we can do some arrowhead manufacturing and stuff. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could gather up an assload of scrap metal and go and manufacture some arrowheads. That would be really good. But manufacturing arrowheads requires going to the forge, and the forge is a very long way away. Yes, it's maybe a plan for the future. So let's have a look here. Arrow shafts. I don't know whether I've got any arrow shafts on me. Simple arrow. I do have 1 arrow shaft on me, which is just as well really, because I have 1 arrow that needs to be manufactured. So that'll do nicely. Actions, harvest. We get 2 crow feathers, so I need 1 crow feather from the drawer, and then we are good to go. Plenty of these in here, and then a simple arrow, unless I'm missing something. Arrow, simple arrow, simple arrow. Begin crafting. 1 simple arrow. Very nice. And in terms of our saplings here, cured maple sapling is now ready to go. I think I need 2 guts for this. Let me grab some cured guts. And let's see how long this is going to take. I'm going to pick up my tools as well, just to try and reduce the amount of time. That's going to take 5 hours. We're going to spend 2 hours producing. It's going to push us through to the evening, and then we should have our intestinal parasites cured by tomorrow, which is going to be nice. We're going to craft for the remaining 3 hours. Used up most of the day there. We can go upstairs and just do a little bit of cooking, and then we are in a very good spot. Very, very good spot. So a spare crafted survival bow. This one's at 100% condition. This one is going to be absolutely phenomenal when it comes to, well, just about anything really. I'm just going to leave it sort of half-cocked on the table there. Although I could do the thing where I pick it up and then rotate it, couldn't I? What are you... That is not the axis I was expecting to be able to fucking... That's not what I was expecting. Okay, fair enough. We'll just put it there. Christ above. Okay. Right, let's see. What else? The rifle cleaning kit we can leave behind. I'm actually using this good one. I need to put... This is the one I need to put away. That's the one I want to keep. That's the good one. And I will just pop on the table. There it is. And then I think we're okay in every other regard. Yeah, we got our arrow made, so we got one of those. I mean, it's not too bad. I could just quickly nip upstairs and just have a peek outside for that wolf. Try and get my arrow back. Drop the tools. Very good point. I'll leave the tools just in here. It's not too dark, so I might be able to go and find that wolf. I'll just dump my tools here for the moment. Go out and try and find that guy. Just grab a glass of water as well. What are the status of the pelts? They're doing pretty good, McPherson. Gonna have a look in some closer measure soon. There it is. Leave the farmhouse and let's press out. Into the snow. Now, by my reckoning, the man with the arrow in him ran off over here. So my guess would be he died somewhere over here. Just a hunch. We're getting close. We're getting very close, McPherson. Which is good, because then an excursion to Timberwolf Mountain will be viable. I don't really know what I'm going to be able to find up in Timberwolf Mountain, except lots of wolves, because I think it's going to be very difficult to survive up there. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go to where we shot the wolf, and then I'll press my ear to the wind and see if I can hear anything. Because there's every chance he didn't actually die from it. The arrow's stuck in, but that's not necessarily a guarantee of a kill. So there's every chance he survived that shooting and that the arrow's just fallen off somewhere in the snow. Because I believe it was even that wolf. One of the ones that hang out over there. My snares do need replacing. So I'll just replace them roughly for now. I don't even hear a whisper of any crows. I'll go and search off in the direction that he ran, but I'm not expecting anything. The crash plane stash, you always used to say I need to get to Timberwolf for the plane loot. I mean, yes, I suppose. There's shitloads, there might be shitloads of tins of food up there, but food isn't necessarily that, like, important at the moment. Be nice to bring some back for the stash, but the difficulty of going up there is that you don't want to eat all of your stock. We'd be living off walls for a little while. Ideally, because there's so much hostile wildlife up there, you'd want to be... No crows. Can't hear any crows. Yeah, there is the achievement, like, or, well, the... Oh. That's the dead guy. Our guy ran more out over this way, didn't he? a stick.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
He does get very tired very easily, our man. Deer over there. I see no carcasses. No dead wolves at all. That doesn't necessarily mean that he didn't die, it just means he didn't die over here. The wolves tend not to be able to power on for quite as long as the deer, on the account of not having that much blood in them. Didn't die up on that rock, did he? No, because there's no crows. There'd definitely be crows. Okay. Well, that arrow is missing in action for now. Maybe we'll get it back, maybe we'll just build more. Yeah, knowing our luck, Citrus, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go back to the house. Go back to ground and prepare for beating intestinal parasites, which I am very much a fan of. I mean, what are the odds that the wolf over here? Because the wolf lived over here, didn't he? Because that's where the wolf came from. The wolf ran up from right to left, although a fog bank is settling in. Going to make my search very difficult if that... That is gorgeous there. That is very pretty. Wowee. Yeah, there's one of the wolves over here. Right, listen here, Fido. I know you've got one of my arrows. I just need you to tell me where it is. Right, on the ground. It's going to be just a rock, isn't it? Take it easy, lads. None of you have got an arrow, have you? He's not advancing, which makes me think he's injured. You had my arrow, didn't you? He's not stalking, he's just holding his ground. That makes me think he is... I just want to know where you dropped my arrow. I really don't need any more wolf pads. We'll leave them. Oh, hello. You were very eager, weren't you? Where's my arrow, Fido? This guy's very eager. He kind of held his ground for a while, but then backed off.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Oh, he's really stalking. I really don't have the stamina to be fighting this guy. I have the health, but not the stamina. He's really running me down. Okay, mate. There you go, son. Now, do you have my arrow on you? I think I know the answer to that.
Time to look for shelter.
Oh, he did! Did he? No. No, he didn't. Oh, fuck. I thought he did. Fuck. I thought I went up to 6 arrows then. Shit. Oh, damn it. That was really loud as well. Never mind. Okay, well, let's bring this indoors. I thought he did. Darn. Damn and blast. We'll leave this in the locker here. Yeah, that's what happens when you chase me down. It's bad news. Wolves beware. Right then. So let us drop this here for now, because this will keep overnight. We'll head down to the basement and we'll drop off our supplies. And then we'll prepare for our final night with intestinal parasites. We've managed to beat it again for the second time on this playthrough. Hopefully this will be the last time we have it, because if not, we're actually really burning through our Reishi mushroom supply. Getting better with the bow skill, it's true. Right, so we want to drop this, yeah, and then take our guts over to here, and then head upstairs to bed with our final dose of Reishi mushroom tea. And then we are golden. Right. Okay. Brilliant. So, probably want to have a little bit of food and drink before we head up. Just quickly nip out and grab some food. I think I'm sleeping in the car tonight, aren't I? Because of the cabin fever. Yes. Yes, I'm at risk of... it's a lot of venison. It's really good. Let's see here. Gamey bear meat will do us proud. Drink a bit of this. No, too full. That there. Grab our tea. We'll probably sleep indoors just tonight. And then we'll go outside and do the rest of our shit next time. Yeah, we'll sleep indoors this evening. But this evening only. We'll head upstairs, we'll kill the torch. We'll cure our intestinal parasites, and then we'll actually call that a night, chat, I think. That brings us nicely to the 2-hour mark, so... Lovely. There we go. Sleep for 5 hours, give or take. And then we can go from there. Brain risk healed. Final dose of Reishi tea coming in. Very nice. Just after midnight. Medicine, Reishi tea, intestinal parasites. Intestinal parasites cured. Very, very nice. It no longer ails us, chat. We are A-OK. I'm now going to get a good night's sleep in if I can. Just eating and drinking whatever I can. Oh, there we go. Risk of it. Wouldn't it be a shit if we got it straight away again? That'd be a real bummer. We've only got a 1% chance to get it, so if we get it, that is RNGesus really shitting in our cereal there. Sleep for 8 hours. Should be a good rest. Right. Excellent. And the morning we are up and awake. Very, very nice. Right then. So, that is me done and dusted for this evening, chat. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Hopefully you've all enjoyed our little slice of the long dark. It is always nice. Brilliant stuff. Right. Okay. Still no sign of our wolfy friend. Have a quick swig of this. But yeah, I'm going to call that there for now. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in today. Hopefully you have all enjoyed our long dark session. Obviously, if you'd like to see more, just obviously follow the channel. Like it stumbles on here every like week or so. So yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy that as and when it comes around. Obviously, play various other games and things. And yeah, thanks for dropping by. So I am going to sign off for the evening here. I'm going to organise a raid here, just see who else is online. Let's see if I just close out of that. Let's see who else is on in the big wide webs. Let's see here. So Soviet's on, Dinkle's on, Jaina's on. Jaina's doing some arty stuff. So I'm going to pass you on to Jane. I believe she's in serious danger of finishing her cross stitch. So yes, I'm going to pass you on to Jaina. So like I say, big thank you for everybody tonight. If you're just looking for a chill stream to veg out and just listen to some music too, this is obviously the perfect stream for you here. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in, and I will catch you tomorrow for some more shenanigans. Take care folks, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.